Hi everyone, welcome back. Mike Brown here with Remax in Toronto. Hey, if you caught the last episode, I was referencing some of the sales to listing ratios, comparing them on a month-to-month basis versus a year-over-year basis, and how that month-over-month is kind of more important than looking at the year-over-year. I mean, the truth of it is, year-over-year, we're probably not doing as well as we were last year, all at a time where interest rates are lower and there's many incentives to stimulate the real estate market, 30-year amortizations and higher price limits for first-time buyers, new builds, all the rest of that. Yes, we're actually down in activity. Throughout the entire Toronto Real Estate Board, if you compare January 1st to February 18th in 2024 to that time period currently, we're down about 25%.
Really?
Really?
Now, if you look at the month-over-month sales, so January 1st to January 18th compared to February 1st to February 18th of this year, we've ticked up about 1.5%, so pretty nominal all in all. And I think it's fair to say, as I mentioned in the previous video, that this is really just a normal market now for folks who need a roof over their head or the roof they have just isn't right for them anymore, whether they're downsizing or upsizing. The truth of it is, it's really not an investor market anymore, and that investor market is what drove us to the lofty heights that we saw in the past.
Sorry about the mess.
Now, those are the sales to listing ratio numbers. The actual inventory numbers are also showing a story that's supporting that buyer's market or the roof over your head type of market. In Durham region, we currently have 35% more inventory at this period in the year compared to last year. Halton region is up by 43%, as is Peel at 43%. Toronto's at 33% more inventory. York has 33% more inventory. And the condominium market has 30% more inventory now than it did at the same time last year. And as we all know, there's a bunch of new units coming to the market, so it's likely that inventory is going to continue to rise as well. So with that in mind, if you're a buyer,
Snap out of it!
I can't.
it's a good time to buy. There's lots of selection out there. People are going to tell you that, the condominium market is oversupplied, but the housing market is still hot and strong. And I suppose if you're a buyer in the 2 million mark and you're looking for property down the city and your combined income or your own income is 300,000 or more, well, that's a hot market.
I don't have that kind of money.
But as you move outside of the core into the suburbs, it's still a buyer's market. Sellers are still having a hard time getting to the realization that the prices have softened and buyers are looking to strike a very good deal.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
So, without further delay, let's get a look at that inventory story. And when we come back, I'm going to give you an update on that Dog Crate condo.
Mr. Data, download the inventory.
So, Dog Crate condo update. As you know, that property came to the market January 7th of this year. And we started at a list price of $399, and we had an offer date, which unfortunately came and went with no offers. So we decided to move the price up, and we made a price adjustment up until, I think we changed the price just a couple of weeks ago. We went up to $419. And then Monday, 2 weeks ago, we decided to make a drastic change, and we adjusted the price to $299,000 again with a suggested offer date. We were going to leave it on the market for 2 weeks till February 18th, which is tomorrow. Well, the week that we adjusted to $299, which was a Monday, when the last video came out last Saturday, we actually had an offer, and then we had another offer. So we did end up with a competition situation after all. And the property ended up selling for $400,000.
Sold it! Sold the house!
So it's kind of an interesting story. We had to navigate through some price changes to get to that point, but at the end of the day, it's about $1,000 a square foot to have a bachelor or efficiency unit in the Yonge and Shepherd area with parking, locker, balcony, and access to 2 subway lines. So mission accomplished there. Is it a tough market for condominiums and for these small condominiums? It still is. But understanding the market, having a strategy, and having an experienced agent to represent you is going to be critical, certainly at this juncture. Hey everybody, thanks again for tuning into the channel. Until the next episode, this is Mike Brown with RE/MAX, uncovering the real estate of real estate here at GTA in Southwestern Ontario.